I'm not even going to do the normal spiel. This thumbnail took me out because we talked about this for a good bit yesterday.
It's sympathy fishing?
Yeah, the Sunday show, if you have not seen it, which you should. We talked about this a lot, that it is re-emerging that her mom was convicted of harming, just say what it is, harming a service animal.
Is that what she's crying about in this?
Yeah.
Is it?
Look at the title of the video.
The truth about my mom. Ooh. She's going to deny all allegations.
Oh, 100%.
Or she's going to say, well, she was on drugs, so... And I was also on drugs and never abused animals.
That does...
I don't think that drugs make you abuse animals.
Oh, thanks, babe.
You're welcome, honey.
Throw my quarters everywhere.
Yeah, well, why are they on my side of the desk? Get them over
there. There is no your side of the desk.
This is my corner. Don't put your stuff over here. Look, you got all your crapola. We got screws, those go on your side. Vape goes over there.
Stop. I have all this set up.
It's on my side.
It's not your side.
It's my side.
In 20 minutes, you will not be there.
It's still my side.
Okay, let's get into the video. Hello?
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog.
Hello.
So we stopped and got some gas, and my mom's like, try these.
Yeah, we stopped and got some snacks, and my mom got snacks.
A subscriber, my mother, recommended these to me, so I have to try them.
Yeah, naturally.
She had them in her back seat, and I said, okay. Maple bacon popcorn. You guys.
Amber, you look so fucking dirty.
She's really crazy. She needs to... I want to say she should dye her hair and get rid of the gray. It's a lot of gray.
She needs to get... It's like that scene in Shawshank. They just throw the delousing powder and hit him with those.
It's weird. But it actually tastes like bacon. But it's also a little sweet. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be the maple dummy.
But I'm low-key here for it. She was like, for 3.5 cups.
I want to get an accurate look at the likes and
Welcome to the
dislikes here.
vlog. So we stopped.
Wow. This is just uploaded 4 hours ago. Over 1,000 dislikes.
Oh.
It's weird.
Oh, she's making excuses
but it
and or
actually
lying.
tastes like bacon. She's never really counted calories before, but she's trying, so.
Or it's going to be a whole bunch of nonsense up until the last 3 minutes talking about what's in the title.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I recommend.
Wow. Ember's out in the world.
Guys, they have these things where you can go and eat. They're called restaurants.
Okay, guys, so I got a new phone. I'm currently using it, so if the quality's bad, I have to figure it
Didn't she just buy a new phone?
No, that was like 2 years ago.
out because last time this happened, I had to like do a setting type deal. So yeah, we're at this place called
Right now, her video quality looks better than it has in a while.
Yeah.
Flower Child. Yeah. My mom wanted to try it. It's like
She has to figure out how to get the filters back on.
Right.
healthy stuff.
She's getting that Chantel face shape.
Cute. We're number 64. I guess they're gonna bring the food to us because we had to like go up there.
Amber, the only person in your life is your mom.
Order it, and I got like a lemonade moment. It's actually so cute in here. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is.
I saw a post a couple of weeks ago that said she is like her brain power is degenerating so bad half of the words she says are moment or situation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she does a lot of reading, so her vocabulary is huge. The best vocabulary.
It's the best vocabulary. I look at other people's vocabulary and I go, that sucks. It's not as good as mine. It's perfect. I take naps when I need to nap. That's why I have a good vocabulary.
This is where we're sitting in a little booth area. Like, look how beautiful.
It's so
So there's my mom's food. She
Are those tattoos?
tattoos or skin spots, one or the other. Mom needs a manicure too.
Mom's just as big of a wreck as her daughter is.
Yes.
See, this is one of the reasons I refuse to believe Amber ever went through that foster care
whatever's
system.
on her. It's got.
Okay, just interrupt
wait,
me.
no, it's shadow of some kind. Look, what is this? It's got to be the shadow continuing from whatever's on the table.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
This just, and her hands are like purple. I don't know why no one's talking about that, but this is why I don't believe the whole foster care story or any of that shit, because Amber is literally just as big of a mess as her mom is. So I think her mom 100% raised her.
It seems like she was raised by her.
It has shrimp, brown rice, and broccoli, and I got mashed potatoes, salmon, and like this mac and cheese. Are you excited, Mom?
I am.
Okay, I'm gonna do a taste
I
test.
started my diet yesterday.
Do you want them to know?
No,
My mom started a diet yesterday.
She wanted me to tell you about her diet. She's counting calories. All right.
Sorry, I really don't care what the animal abuser is doing.
Potatoes.
I feel like when Amber's mom has an input, I think Amber really doesn't like it. Oh, she wanted me to tell you that she's counting calories. Like, my attention, Mom.
Yeah.
Like, she does not like Mom taking any attention from her video.
Trash Bag Jr. doesn't fall far from Trash Pot.
That tastes homemade. A little
it's homemade
mac
from
and
a
cheese
restaurant.
moment. And it's like dry, which you guys know I'm a dry girl.
Yeah, dry mac and cheese is literally the worst thing you could ever have.
Yeah.
So this has definitely earned a dislike.
Wow, that's good.
I don't know if I'm supposed to. Oh, you're okay. Okay. You're good. So much. Enjoy, okay?
I'm surprised Amber's even got the phone out still.
This broccoli is gone.
She said you enjoy it. You said you.
Skip.
And I'm in heaven. We're good.
Yeah, let me take my 600-pound daughter out to eat. That's what she needs.
You should have my kissy faces in the bathroom. Very
So
important.
we're currently at Walmart, and Walmart is like stepping up their game.
Walmart?
What is happening? Like all these
Walmart?
pillows and like the
Walmart, got some
decor.
pillows from Walmart.
Excuse me.
The waddle kills me.
I think I'm gonna get this. And
Why?
y'all can come for me for
Why? She has a fully furnished apartment. Why is she shopping home decor at Walmart?
it, okay?
She just, I think I was onto something last night when I said, do you think Amber has any type of savings?
She's got to spend.
She just blows through it.
Yeah, there's money in the account. She got to spend it.
Yep.
Because by the time you see this, it's already bought. And also this. Yep. Okay, guys, so I saw this store on TikTok.
She saw it. I think she just blows through it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I kind of want to go. So we're going. You guys, this store is honestly so cute. There's like a little bit of literally everything. Y'all, I think
In
I
the
found my
curtain.
spot. Look at all this colorful paper and pens and markers.
What do you need that for?
That
She's got something to throw out
is
later.
amazing.
Right.
I'm about to be looking at all
Next
this.
Goodwill donation coming up.
$2
Amberlynn
a
was
pen?
here. There's my signature. They also have a ton of like fun.
Her mom was going to sign it too, and she cut away.
Yep. No
pens.
attention for Mom.
Oh my gosh.
Mom
I
wants
literally just
attention.
fell in love with all this hand soap and like body spray, you guys. But I,
I
need to step away
literally just fell in love with the stuff that I've never tried before.
because I want to buy
No
one of
idea what
each,
it smells
and I need
like,
to,
or feels
stop
like,
right
or
now.
how it works. I'm just in
Here's
love.
I
Amberlynn
assume
in
It's
the
so
wild.
aesthetic.
490 pounds.
She's a skinny queen. Look at her. She's small. She's almost the size of that rug she's standing on.
Okay, guys, so I personally hate that I even have to talk about this, but I'm going to
Because she's been on the Reddit
She is
reading about herself.
But see, it wasn't just. I don't know what's on the Reddit. I really should start paying attention to Reddit. Someone said there's good porn on there. I should start paying attention to Reddit. Anyway, the it was the Facebook groups. It was Yabba. It was FFG.
And she watches everything and reads everything with her name in it.
Mm-hmm.
not only is it important to me, but it's also important to
But
my
no,
mom. I don't even
a
really
subscriber
know where to
messaged her
Yeah.
and said people have been saying.
Yeah, a subscriber.
start. So there is a reaction channel that begs for more side characters on my channel. And they've also begged for my mom to be in my videos.
Oh, so she was watching a reaction channel.
So in my newest video, my mom waves at the camera. You see her hand for a second, and then you see her face for a second. That is literally it. And so this reaction channel
Hold on.
for a second, and then you see her face for a second. That is literally it.
Uh-huh. All reaction channels beg for her to have some side characters.
Because her content fucking blows.
Her actual fans are probably begging for some side
Because
characters.
this shit blows.
Like Amber, her channel has always been her interactions with the people around her, and that's what made it interesting.
Yeah.
Not just what she bought at the store today watch me eat this food. That's not what made her popular on YouTube.
No.
And so this reaction channel took it upon themselves to sit there and read every single charge that my mom has or has not, which I'll explain in a second, gotten.
Or has not.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Pause. Okay, I wanted to pull something up on the side screen so I can reference it when she starts lying.
Okay.
Past. So before I clarify or whatever.
Because I see what was posted over here. Mo Translates shout out on Twitter had a screenshot posted in her replies.
Whatever it may be, any of the charges.
By Fondue Pondu.
I just want to say, like, how does anyone expect me to have side characters on my channel if things like this happen? I'm sorry, but...
Well, maybe you shouldn't lie about literally every single thing you have ever talked about at all. Always.
Side characters. She acts like any person that's ever been her channel hasn't ever had people find out things about them. Like, you can't have someone on a public platform and expect them to remain an anonymous person.
Yeah.
Listing off my mom's past charges and the things.
And what's funny is that these are the only charges for this anyway.
You know what's interesting, though? No one would have ever even thought to look up what Amber's mom's charges were if Amber hadn't talked over and over and over again about her mom's shady past.
Yeah.
No one would have ever thought to randomly look up arrest records of Amber's mother. And who's going to do that?
This was...
Amber brought it up. Amber let everybody know that her mother had a sordid history that people were curious about.
Addiction, dealing, meth, all that shit.
Yep.
You brought this up.
She put it out there.
You drug your mom through the fucking dirt for years.
For years.
All of which I doubt is true. Literally all of it.
Yeah.
Sure, she might have done drugs, but I doubt she lost custody. I doubt all of that because Amber lies about everything. Amber lies
I could see,
just as much, if not more than 50.
I mean, if her mom went to jail, Amber would have went elsewhere while her mom was in jail. That would make sense.
Yeah.
But Amber's whole stories are just nonsense.
Yeah.
90% of the time. So
in her own stories, the dates don't match up.
Of course, people are going to do some investigation to find out whether or not what Amber says is true, even.
Things that she's done over a decade ago on your YouTube channel during a live stream while reacting to my videos, my current videos, is tacky.
I wonder who she's talking about.
I don't know.
It's super tacky, and it's all for monetization reasons, and I think...
Is this video monetized, Amber?
Was all your other videos talking about your mother's criminal and negligent and bad parenting behavior, were those monetized, Amber?
Is this monetized?
I'm sure it is. They're all monetized.
Does not say. Thought this plugin did.
I think it's really pathetic, honestly. So by doing this, like, do you think that's gonna make my mom want to continue being on my channel?
Amber, you are threatening making your content less boring because your mom's a fucking trash bag.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
I would feel like your mom might not want to be on your channel after you told everybody how she was super neglectful and let you eat meth as a baby.
Yeah, you would
and
think.
almost let your brother die because she was so neglectful that she didn't watch him and you had to save his life.
You would think.
You would think
When
those
people
things
are
would make your
literally-
mom not want to show her face around you.
If my kid ever said that about me, mother, I'm kicking in a fucking door.
Spreading false rumors about her, and not only that, but digging up things that she did 2 decades ago. So this reaction channel
It's not 2 decades ago. It is the end of 2010.
listed off quite a few things. And yes, some of them my mom very much did. My listed off quite a few things that she did 2 decades ago. So this reaction channel listed off quite a few things. And yes, some of them my mom very much did.
So I wish we had the live chat here to reference, so we could just come up with a list of all the stuff Amber said her mom did.
Yeah, right.
Letting her eat meth.
Yeah.
Letting her dad's friends and brothers and cousins molest her.
Yeah.
Letting her brother almost die. Giving all her kids away to foster care. Like, I wish we had a list.
Yeah.
My mom is not afraid to admit to the things that she did during her addiction, because when she
Okay,
was on
good.
drugs, she
Then
did
what's
a
the
lot
problem?
of things that she's very ashamed of. But everything
I think it's funny that you're sitting here holding anybody accountable for their addiction.
she confronts head on. She takes accountability. Even to this day, she takes accountability.
Okay, then what is the
for things
problem that
she
it's
did
out in
even
the
when I was
world?
just a child. She has a lot of regrets. I can definitely say that, but she is almost a decade sober. I never in a million years thought
The whale was very clear on this. No animals, no kids.
that would happen. Like, truly. Like, my mom is the epitome of you can change. You can be a better person, and you can do good things not only for yourself,
When do you plan on doing any of this?
Okay, yeah.
but for the world. So I just want to start off.
Oh,
by
her
saying
mom's doing
that
good for the
my
world
mom
now?
has
Sure.
been in jail. My mom has been to prison. She has been in and out of jail and prison ever since I was just a little girl. Same with
I'm going to doubt that.
my dad.
It's possible.
That is what
This only went to 2010. We don't have her. This is not very far history.
I know.
I mean, this is just this one thing.
Yeah, I know.
There's
But
probably many, many more than
I
that.
just assume Amber lies about literally everything.
Yeah.
Because I could be wrong, but I don't think she has ever mentioned her mom being in jail before.
Not directly, but when you say someone's an addict and then foster care got involved, you assume that's jail.
I don't.
Well, I would.
grew up with, what I had to deal with. I'm getting emotional. I don't talk a lot about these things. Fuck.
Of course, she put her crying in the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Remember her own words. You know I'm desperate for views when I'm crying, eating, and I quote, putting myself in the thumbnail looking like a big elephant, end quote.
The fact that I feel pressured to have to speak on this
Not pressured enough to take your earphone out.
No.
Not pressured enough to have an actual tear.
is ridiculous. And it's so wrong on so many levels. And I know a lot of people are just not going to care. Like, I just feel like this
Nope.
is wrong. But
Animal abuse, don't care.
Yeah,
Service animal
I
abuse.
love how she is not saying what the things said about her mother were. This reaction channel listed a whole bunch of things that my mother did or didn't do in her addiction, but she's going to make sure that her actual viewers have no idea what that is.
Oh, God, yeah. Let's look at... I want to see what the comments look like on this. You actually don't have to share anything with anybody. You could get a normal job like a normal human and earn a living. You don't have to record yourself crying on camera either. Please go to therapy.
Yeah, but Destiny's brother being an addict, that was T. I
Yeah.
have T on your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird. Weird.
This is bullshit. You dragged your mom through the mud for years.
Yep.
I would never defend my mom if she abused a service animal. Like, victim Lynch strikes again. You were the one who talked to it in a public platform about your parents, included your mom in your vlogs. What did you expect?
Yep.
Goes to a healthy restaurant, still orders the most unhealthy thing on the menu. Amber is an active addiction. The nerve of you talking about someone taking accountability. You chose to upload your mom to the internet.
Yeah.
Anybody remember when Amber's aunt told her that her mother didn't want anything to do with Amber because she sabotaged her sobriety? The mom used the word sabotage. That says a lot.
Wow.
I could see Amber doing some shady shit like that.
Yeah. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like
Gora.
I have to speak on this because it's not fair. But yes, that is
You
something I
don't.
dealt with. I was in foster care for a reason. These are things that I do not really talk about. And it's because
You talk about it all the
everything that I
time.
say-
You talk about how you were in foster care literally once a month for the past 10 years.
More than that.
Come on, Amber. These are not things I talk about. Come on.
Amazon, we found a deal for you. Would you like a spotlight?
Everything that I do, there's always speculation. There's always people calling me a liar. And I think the subject of foster care, what I experienced in
Now, I wonder, why would anybody call Amberlynn Reid a liar?
She would never lie.
I, for the life of me, most certainly do not know.
No, Amber
foster
never
care,
lies.
why I was in foster care. Those are things that it's hard for me
I
to touch
still
on
don't believe it.
because some of the things that I went through sounds like a lie, sounds exaggerated, sounds insane, but it's very
It
much
does.
stuff that I went through. I'm not saying
Okay.
The thing that sounds like a lie is when you keep changing the timeline and the stories and the ages
all
and
of it.
what happened, when it happened, how it happened, if you were in foster care or if you were in a group home, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, her life could be a teen soap opera.
saying my life was any worse than anyone else's. It doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to say is that yes, my mom has made some lousy choices. But there is a rumor going around that my mom went to prison
not a
for
rumor.
5 years for killing a service animal. I am telling you.
I don't know about the prison, but Mama Reid, guilty. Pled guilty, aggravated assault and battery, domestic, and harming, mistreating, or killing a service animal.
Yeah, that is what it says, Amber.
Right now.
In court records.
Plea guilty.
Yeah.
That never happened.
Oh, I don't lie.
Well, apparently, though, the court system lies when they put out the docket of what happened in court that day. That's a lie. Amber does not lie.
They're hating on Amberlynn.
They're just hating on Amberlynn Reid.
Yeah.
Somebody that works at the courthouse is a hater.
Yep.
So they put all this fake evidence out and went back 12 years to put it out in
14.
the public. Yeah.
You have the wrong person. My mom has never been to prison for 5 years, period. The longest she was ever in prison was for 2 years. And that
You just said she was in and out of prison.
Is it possible it's the wrong name?
No. There's a picture.
There's a picture.
was for drug-related charges, which most of them were. My mom would never hurt an animal. And my mom, she doesn't care what people think of her,
But you do?
my mom came to me about this. Not only people are messaging me privately about it, but they're messaging my mom about it. My mom
X.
was confused. She had no idea where this came from because she has never done that. It's obviously another person with the same name as my mom because that has never happened. And if she did do something like that, she would be the one to admit it. Things that she admits
Yeah, but you wouldn't.
That's true.
to, the things that she has done in the past, some of it it's hard for her to admit to. But the fact is, who you are in active addiction is not your true self. And I'm not making excuses for her. She has changed so much.
No, you're making excuses for you.
Yes.
You don't give a shit about any of this because none of this is new information.
No, it's affecting Amber now.
This has been out in the public for a long time. None of this is new information. The only reason you care right now is because it's affecting you.
Yep.
She's almost a decade sober, completely different person. But I'm not going to sit here and justify the things that she's done. Neither me or my mom want to do that. But we want to make it very clear that if you're going to name off my mom's charges for monetization gain on your behalf.
For monetization.
She is bringing up monetization a lot.
She's very upset that someone else made money. She could have made a video talking about her mom's charges. I mean, she basically has. She's put out so much tea about what a bad person her mother is over the years. She's made way more money than some reaction channel making a live stream.
Oh, yeah.
At least get your facts straight.
Whoever did this live stream, she 100% reported.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yep.
And stop spreading rumors that aren't real. This is not something that I will be speaking about. It's not something that I'm going to come back on here, clarify
You will. You're going to bring this up over and over and over.
Three
again.
more videos.
Oh, yeah.
this, clarify that, because I think it's bullshit that I even have to do this to begin with.
Bullshit.
My mom showed her face for a second.
No, your mom has shown her face before.
There's a picture right behind you somewhere.
And this is the way that
your
reaction
mother.
channel is going to behave. It's not a good look. I just wish people would get to know
Neither is recording an entire vlog with your camera crooked as shit, but here we are.
the woman that she is now and not go off of, oh, she did this 20 years ago.
Well, you talk about what she did 20 years, Amber. You talk about all the time.
about
Literally all the
everything she
fucking
did.
time. All the time we hear about what your mother did 20 years ago.
You talk about everything she did.
Yep.
Did this 15 years ago and she might have done that. No. I just think overall what my mom did 15 years ago, 20 years ago doesn't need to be talked about. Why does it matter? People literally live lifetimes.
Then why do you keep bringing it up, monetizing it, and uploading it on your YouTube channel?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she doesn't just make videos about how great her mom is, what a good person she is, and how she's changing the world now. She talks all the time about her mother being bad to her, causing her to have a bad life and a sad childhood, and it's all her mommy's fault.
In and out of addiction, in and out of foster care, in and out of group homes.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys would
almost letting her,
giving her an eating disorder.
Yeah, letting her eat meth, almost letting her brother die, letting her get molested.
Yeah.
have known my mom 15 years ago versus the woman she is now, you wouldn't even recognize the two. It's two completely different people. But regardless,
well, that's
the service
great.
animal thing did not happen. That was not.
How would you know? 15 years ago, you were in care.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You weren't there.
My mother, and I just feel the need to stick up for her because I see how this has hurt her. The fact that people would think that she would do something like that, she wouldn't even do that in her active addiction. I think reaction channels need to stop being tacky and they need to react to what I'm saying and what I'm showing currently. Instead,
we do.
People constantly try to drum up some stuff from histories ago. It's just really?
Then you shouldn't bring up the past ever.
Yeah.
Is that what you have and what you're trying to do? I just think it's really pathetic because let's switch roles real quick. Imagine if that was happening to you and your mother. Hey guys, so it's been a little bit.
Well, imagine when you said that you had tea about Destiny's brother and told the whole world he was on drugs. Same thing.
Since I filmed that last clip, and I had to journal afterwards because it put me in a very weird headspace. I really love to journal, like where I just let my like thoughts just fall, even if they make no sense, like a stream of consciousness, if you will. And I started journaling about the aspect of like drug addicts becoming sober and them just like looking back at the things that they've done to themselves, to the people around them, their family, while they were actively in their addiction. And it's like,
she watched something about this.
Yeah.
Getting sober and not taking accountability is one thing, but getting sober and taking accountability and every day working towards a better you, like that means something. That's powerful.
And when do you plan on doing any of this, since you want to make it all about you, naturally?
Right.
When do you plan on taking accountability and pushing forward toward a better you?
Never.
Because I know how hard it was for my mom.
Oh, more tearless cries.
I know how hard it was. And the fact that
How do
she
you
was
know? You
able
weren't
to do
there.
that, and that's so many
Your mom
other
didn't want to
people
see you then because you would sabotage her. How do you know how hard it was? She made a point to not be around you during that time.
are also capable of doing the same thing and improving their life. And there's so many people who are currently drug addicts who haven't changed their lives yet, but they will. I don't like the thought of people not being able to move on from like their past self when they were in their active addiction. I don't like that people.
I don't think she understands what that means.
She feels like, okay, well, you're sober now, so everything you did is null and void. Nobody can ever think about it ever again.
I don't think she understands what this means.
No.
People are throwing this in my mom's face, throwing her charges in her face. I'm just talking about the ones that are real. I'm not talking about the service animal because that never happened. Like how?
Okay, so wait. So they did look up her charges. They did find her. They did find her name. They did find all of her charges. But just this
one specific thing
in the whole long list of things attached to your mother is the one that's not true. Okay, Amber. Okay.
She probably saw how much shit Foodie got for being an animal abuser, and she's like, I am gonna just deny this, deny this.
Yep.
Then eventually, when her mom gets sick of her, which she will, Amber's gonna come out here like, she made me.
Yeah.
Are addicts able to move on with their life? You can't just keep throwing things in their faces. I don't want anyone to come across my video or.
No, you can't. You can't do that. That's shitty behavior. But not as shitty as killing a service animal.
Just like people in general, like talking down about drug addicts. Like it's just a topic to me that's like hard. And I just can't stand by that.
It's not hard for you because you have talked down to them. You have used drug addiction as a way to piss off your ex-girlfriend. You have shit on your mom for being a drug addict. If anybody in this scenario is talking down and downing on drug addicts, it's you,
yes,
Amber. Literally nobody else.
But she did that in the past, and the past doesn't count anymore. She's a new person now. Okay.
Being a drug addict is a disease, and you do need a lot of help. And after everything my mom's gone through to better herself, and for people to just like do this to her, it kind of like breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart for other people as well. Thankfully, I'm able to separate who my mom is now versus who she was. It took some time, trust me. And I just hope that like all addicts get that opportunity to change, better themselves, and move on.
All addicts.
The addicts.
The addicts.
The addicts.
The
spiders in the attic, the boxes in the attic. I hope the boxes in the attic move on.
Hope the addicts are okay. Oh, the witches' windows, all of them.
After taking accountability for what they've done. And I hope anyone who's struggling.
Oh,
the addicts. Oh, all those.
We cry for addicts and shelters.
All those addicts. You know, you really got to just think of the addicts. It's really upsetting when you have to deal with addicts. I mean, do you ever truly understand what it's like to have an addict?
Okay, that's enough with the addicts.
You don't want to talk about addicts?
No, that one's spooky. Absolutely not. Oh, Jesus. Addicts need help sometimes.
Sometimes addicts do need help.
Oh, God.
Sometimes they're just bare board people. Sometimes they're completely furnished.
They have to live with it.
But mostly they need help. Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's enough.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I understand. I understand why she's upset. Sometimes addicts are in bad shape.
This is just hard.
It does look hard.
That one's very hard. Jesus Christ.
Because, like, my dad is still an active addict.
Didn't you say your dad had a sugar foot or something?
No, he's an attic. He's in the attic right now.
This is
Oh,
just
there he
hard.
is.
Because, like, my dad is still an active addict. You guys know my brother. Like, I don't want
He's
to
active and an addict.
go into detail, but, like, it's still in my family and it's still close to me and it's
Oh,
hard.
Oh, there's both of them.
yeah, there's dad and brother.
And more than anything, I just hate that this happened and that this reaction channel got a laugh out of it. I think it's really
Oh,
sad.
shit.
Oh, shit. We're laughing at it.
We're in trouble.
We are.
All right, we addicts are getting hot.
Don't talk about them anymore. Oh, God.
But I'm not gonna let this get me down, and it better not get my mom down because she has worked way too hard to feel bad about herself. I'm sorry that this vlog took this turn, but
Working hard.
right now this
She's
is reality.
working hard.
But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yeah, no, bullshit.
Oh, boy.
X'd out. Nope. Nope.
I kind of feel like the farmers over at Kiwi Farms, where that post right there is from, did their due diligence to make sure that was Amber's mom. I find it very hard to believe that they just pulled up some random woman.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is Amber's mom.
Yeah.
And nobody fact checked it.
It's a screenshot from Fondue Pondu from
Kiwi Farms.
From the farms in reply to Mo Translates.
Yeah.
A lot of people really dislike the farms.
They're researchers.
They do their fucking diligence.
They do.
They know what the fuck they're talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and say they probably
got the right person.
Yeah.
I mean, if all of the other things listed were correct,
completely accurate,
how did this one just random thing in that long list happen to not be your mom? It makes no sense, Amber. Maybe she just didn't want to tell you about it. That's also possible, you know?
It really makes no sense.
I mean, if I did something that awful, I wouldn't want to tell people about it either. So maybe she just didn't want to tell you.
It could just be a different attic.
I mean, yeah, it could be. It could be a cute fuzzy attic. Remember when we had those cute babies in our attic?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I wish we would have kept one of them.
No.
It was so sweet.
It's terrible.
They were the sweetest babies.
No.
I miss our attic raccoons. Our little bandit attics.
Oh, there's a big attic.
You look like a raccoon, kind of.
And you definitely act like an attic.
You dig in the trash like a raccoon. That you do.
Okay. Yeah. All right, we're done. Guys, let me know what you think down below. I'm very curious what the community response to this is going to be. Because as far as I know, nobody else has covered this yet. So I'm gonna be peeping the ALR reaction channels. Because I'm very curious what the general response, and especially in your comments too, that's not just engagement farming, though, please. I am incredibly curious. I want to know. because this stuff, at least to me, has kind of like been known for a while.
I did not know it, but when it was brought up, it was people have been saying this for years.
Yeah, no,
it's not like it was some new information.
Yeah, I feel like this has been pretty common information.
Yeah.
So I'm curious now that she is addressing it as much as it would be addressed. I'm curious.
I wonder how many more videos she's going to use this for victim points.
Oh, jeez.
Even though she never wants to discuss it ever again.
3.
Probably at least 3.
Okay, that's it. We got stuff to do. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Love you.
Love
Bye.
you more.